Listening time, hobby.
Number 1.
Hey Angie, what do you like to do in your free time? I love playing video games, especially adventure ones. How about you? I've recently started painting. It's really relaxing. Wow, painting sounds cool. What kind of things do you paint? Mostly landscapes and sometimes animals. You should try it sometime. Maybe I will. I've been thinking about trying a new hobby like that.
Number 2.
Hey Putri, what have you been up to lately?
Hi, Doni! I've been really into painting recently. It's so relaxing to work with colors and create something beautiful. What about you?
That sounds amazing. I've been spending a lot of time reading fantasy novels. I love getting lost.
Oh, I enjoy reading too, but I haven't read fantasy in a while. Do you have any recommendations?
Definitely. You should try The Hobbit. It's a classic and has a great adventure story.
That's awesome! Maybe we could combine our hobbies one day. I could paint a scene from one of your favorite books.
That's a fantastic idea. We should definitely do that.
Number 3.
Hey Mia, long time no see. How have you been?
Hi Alex. I've been good, thanks. What about you?
I've been great. I've been really into my hobbies lately. What about you? Do you have any new hobbies?
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I've started learning photography recently. It's been such a fascinating and creative outlet for me.
Photography? That sounds wonderful. What kind of photography do you do?
Mostly nature and landscape photography. I love capturing the beauty of the natural world and experimenting with different techniques. It really helps me unwind after a long day. How about you, Alex? What have you been up to?
That's amazing, Mia. I've actually gotten into gardening. It's quite therapeutic to see something grow from a tiny seed to a beautiful plant.
Gardening sounds so fulfilling. What do you usually plant?
A bit of everything, really. I've got some flowers like roses and tulips, and I've also been growing vegetables like tomatoes and bell peppers. It's so rewarding to use homegrown veggies in my cooking.
Wow, that's impressive. Do you have a big garden?
Not too big, but it's enough to keep me busy. I also have a few potted plants on my balcony. It's nice to have some greenery around, especially in the city.
Absolutely. It's great that you're turning your space into something so productive. I should try my hand at gardening too. Any tips for a beginner?
Definitely. Start with something simple like herbs. They're easy to grow and you can use them in your cooking. And make sure to water them regularly, but not too much. Just find a good balance.
Thanks for the tips. I might start with some basil and mint then. Speaking of hobbies, do you have any other interests?
Yes, actually. I've also been learning to play the guitar. It's been a bit challenging, but I'm making progress.
Guitar? That's so cool. Do you play any particular genre of music?
Mostly acoustic and some classic rock. I love playing songs by bands like the Beatles and Eagles. What about you? Any other hobbies besides photography?
Well, I also enjoy baking. There's something so satisfying about creating delicious treats from scratch.
That's fantastic. What's your favorite thing to bake?
I love making cookies and cakes. My chocolate chip cookies are a big hit with my friends and family.
I bet they are. Maybe we should have a little hobby swap sometime. I can show you some gardening tips and you can teach me how to bake those famous cookies.
That sounds like a great idea. I'd love that. It's always fun to share hobbies with friends.
Absolutely. It's a deal then. Looking forward to it.
Me too, Alex. It was great catching up with you. Let's make sure to do this more often.
Definitely, Mia. Take care and happy photography.
Thanks. Alex, happy gardening.